Hello and welcome everybody to part 33 of the Dutch Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. I am deploying my troops. As you can see, my usual formation, 2 lines of battle. This is the, if you're probably wondering what the hell, where's this battle come from? This is the battle for Cleves. And I aim to win. And I will. I'm just thinking whether I'm going to liberate this territory or not. It's kind of a key territory to kind of the gateway to Amsterdam for me, and I'm not sure whether I trust a potential enemy later on from not screwing me over. So I will have to see when I actually finish this, and I need to look at the campaign map a little bit and a bit more the dynamics of what's going on before I decide what I'm going to do. Whether liberate or kill, or not kill, rather liberate or occupy. I've got my horse artillery, which I'm bringing forward. And I'm going to bring the horse artillery forward to here. Bring my general to here. So we're engaging the enemy. They're all the French dragoons on foot. Fair enough. They're already pushing forward, the enemy, but we'll be able to push them back. Lot of fire. I've got militia charging in. I'm going to bring my cavalry into this flank to bring them down. Absolutely annihilating these guys with volleys. I am using now the latest version of Darthmod, which should actually make volleys a bit more effective in terms of kind of that takes into account distance, sort of that you're firing the enemy, so they'll be more deadly up close, whereas far away they'll be largely ineffective. This unit of cavalry, not sure how many of them can get through, but actually the sheer force of that combined charge has actually broken these guys here. There's not a huge force defending Cleves, but there's enough to warrant the use of force to bring it down. So I'm going to pull my cavalry into the city to flank around the rest of the enemy, leave the rest of my line infantry holding there. And I'm going to bring up, start using my cannons now. If I can select the right group that they're in, and just bring them forward a little bit more. And with the rest of my line infantry sort of here, just going to push up quite dramatically here and bring these cavalry into play over here. Unlimber these cannons and get them firing into the enemy. On the flanks, well, we've got armed citizenry now coming into the fray, reloading for some more fire by rank. The Jaegers are also chipping away, peppering the armed citizenry. It's really doing good. Plus they have a defensive bonus being in the trees, which is always good. Okay, so my cavalry's formed up over here. Or rather, one of them has. I have no idea where the other one. Oh, they're both there. Good, good. We're going to attack whatever this unit is here. Where are they? Are they in a building? No, attack the dragoons. What's left of them? So it's just kind of a weird mess of troops here. There's hussars in there as well, it seems like. We're really just confusing the crap out of the enemy.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Try and bring down these chasseurs de cheval with my cannon. Charge those chasseurs there, and we'll charge the militia here and try and break them. But these guys are just about to face my troops. My Jaegers have been broken here. Understandable with a full force. Oh, it's cavalry anyway. Didn't even see them, but they've been pushed back now as well. That's fine. And my other Jaegers. Okay, it's fine. We can deal with that. We're going to bring these guys around like so. Bring the Jaegers to cover. They can try and beat me in the trees, but I highly doubt they'll be able to. Beating back the militia here. and the French dragoons with my cavalry, seeing them away, and my Batavian heavy cavalry doing a fine job here. Although not as fine as I would have liked. These chasseurs de cheval way stronger than I assume. So I'm going to bring up this other unit of Batavian heavy dragoons and flank them. Because that's the majority of their forces all broken now. It's just their general plus those 2 units of line infantry. Hold my cavalry. We're slowly bringing them down now. I reckon my dragoon guards would eventually win. We just killed their general too if we left it to them. But I don't want to lose the entire unit, so I'm going to charge into the French now. And plus the tide seems to have just turned negatively in their favour, the French's favour. So in we charge with the rest of my heavy dragoons, my horse guards. That should see the rest of the French cavalry away.
Our men are running, sir.
It's just broken my dragoons at the last. Didn't need to use this line at all particularly, which is fine by me. It means I can save men for future battles. Bring back my skirmishers, but the damage is done. They are defeated. Really don't get the pathfinding. I'm telling them to attack this unit and they run down the side. I'm forming impromptu squares which are actually going to overlap each other horrifically. But, oh, that's just slaughter. The new Darthmod update already, I mean, I've seen before when the squares aren't that effective at close range and sort of been a bit like, not great, but Darth has done a superb job. And I can already notice the difference straight away. The differences in range having an effect on the damage dealt. Bring all my cavalry just to attack these guys that are trying to form up weirdly in the middle here. Forming square here with this regiment of foot. I'm going to bring up my own line infantry. Just finish them off. My cannons targeting them as well, which is good. And get barrage going. Oh, when they've broken. Surprise, surprise. Let's have these guys. And soon will the final unit of Fusiliers of the line. Obviously, while it makes my volleys at close range more effective, it also makes the enemies as well, so I have to be careful. It's a double-edged sword. I can do it. And here we should be able to slaughter the remainder of the French forces, bar the militia that's formed here. Bring this unit of line infantry up to deal with them. Hopefully you'll be able to show the renewed effectiveness. But yeah, that's the latest version now is 2.6 plus 3 pluses. Definitely worth updating to. But you can do that just by going to the install video for Darthmod in the description of this video and clicking the link to the forums. That will take you to the latest version. So my men are reloading. I think they're all nearly ready. Here we go. This is kind of medium range. But as they get further away, you start seeing less of them fall. But that's then broken, and we've got the end battle, a heroic victory. They are annihilated. Okay, so there we go. I lost just under 500 men. I'm very happy with that, and eliminated an army over 3,000. Oh, and we've got the sound glitch. I just need to zoom out. Nope, still there. I just kept zoomed out, which is annoying because this. I mean, the thing is, this is a pivotal territory. Sorry about the staticky sound. I'm kind of tempted to to liberate it, because then it does give me a defense against the French, and plus it does mean the French have to go through them to get to me. So I am going to liberate them. I'm just going to move away to get rid of that sound bug. Move over here, and then we can move back, and it's fine. Right, so what have they given me? They've given me some militia and some line infantry. That's fine, that's lovely. I'm going to just hold my troops at the bridge here. They are, of course, my protectorate, and I can get trade with them. So it all works out nicely. Kellenberg Strauss don't actually like me that much. Or Strelitz, rather. But you know what? They can suck it, because I will quite happily take them over. I wish they'd just engage in war. Oh, what's with the sound bugs clipping in today? But they form barrier zones, blocking zones, and that's what I would definitely liberate Kessel, because then I have this sort of defensive ring round here where I can push out from. But that's the last one I would actually liberate, because the point of creating these was just I only need them as long as the French are on my doorstep. Once I push out and take these territories from the French, they become redundant being back there, because I don't need to worry about them. It's basically so I can keep pushing forward against the French. But right now I'm going to hold this army here in case this force pushes up. And these guys I'm going to bring up here to Utrecht, because I'm already bringing up this force here, ready to attack the southern Netherlands. There's this army here, which I don't believe poses too much threat, but they are bringing up more troops. So if I'm going to attack southern Netherlands, I need to do it soon, and I need to do it quickly. Obviously I have my large force here. Khan, I'm going to try and take out all of them here. Put the militia in. Now this unit is, I mean, I could almost try and take Paris, but that would be pushing it. But I need to keep this army here. I'm going to keep them actually here at Rouen to try and lure some of the enemy out to attack me. Plus it keeps the rest of Caen and Brittany protected. This army nearly replenished, kind of the point where I want, but I'm actually going to push. I'm going to push on Bordeaux. And, oh god, there's not many of them at all. I'm going to fight this right now. I'm going to assault them and bring them down and take Bordeaux and cripple their southern regions, because this should hopefully take some of the pressure off Spain as well, so they can help me a bit more. And it works for everyone's best interest. So, a lovely rainy day. Ready to take Bordeaux. So, usual, you know the deployment now. Do my usual brief setup. Like so. And then my cannon. Where to place them? Really can't need them on a hill. I'm going to place them up here, and I'll take them forward, and then attack the enemy. And Jaegers, we're going to have them in the centre. Light infantry doctrine as a screen in front of my infantry, when I can move them forward. And then all my cavalry are going to be placed on my far right flank, over here. Oh, meant to get all of them there. And of course my general probably would help if I brought him up. And they're coming towards me, are they? Looks like it. I'm going to actually take just the ridge behind the road here. Or at least attempt to. Have the Jaegers in front. Yeah, we'll see a bit more of the kind of new additions and tweaks made with the latest version of Darthmod. And I'm going to bring my kind of choice of where to bring my cannons. I'm going to bring them up to here for now. I won't unlimber them. I may not need to use them. I'll just bring my general up here. We're moving very close as well, just to try and get that maximum input from the new kind of volley and damage system that's been tweaked and enhanced. So bring them in as close as I can. Plus this is militia as well. A lot of their forces are staying back defending the actual sort of town. They're forming up now, this regiment of foot. They will deploy before me and they will get that first volley off, but when I bring up the rest of my men I will be able to hit them back. As you see, that's quite an effective volley from that range. Took about 40 of my men out. Once my men reform, we should be able to see a devastating volley unleashed from my men. There we go. Very deadly indeed. And that's, again, kind of, you could be closer ranges than this. But the damage, I mean, you wouldn't normally get instantly that much damage dealt to a regiment previously, with previous versions of Darthmod, so I'm very impressed with the new tweaks that Darth's made. I'm going to hold out with my cavalry just for now, because I don't want to deploy them if I don't need them. I'm going to flank round here against this regiment. But you can see these guys already down significantly, and Jaeger's able to do quite a nice bit of damage as well. Very impressed with this update. But I could put these guys on the wall, but it really should only take a volley or two from these guys now to break the militia here. Especially when these guys start firing any moment now. This could be very deadly at point blank. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Very good, strong volleys. And they're charging a little bit, but they will be defeated. So we've got this whole flank cut off now. We've broken the French units here. Kind of just form up a barrier like so. Just my men just happily just firing away into the mess of units that's here. It's assembled here. Try and bring my cannons around. I reckon I've just got a clear shot through my men here to try and shoot through. Can't bother to wait them to be all turned around properly, so we'll just get them turned around there. I'm going to push these 3 units here into the city and then just spread these ones out a bit further. So we're about to claim victory. We'll try and hit this regiment of foot with the cannon. And not my own men. This unit of militia coming back, so we'll reform these guys here. On the flank. Centre looks like they're charging, but they're broken already. Oh, and the cannon actually is hitting or bouncing over my men, so we'll get them to stop. That's fine. Don't need it anyway. Once these guys are finished reloading, the volleys from them alone should be enough to force them into a full rout. And down here, yeah, forced away the militia. Just this one remaining unit over here, which I'm going to charge because they've got forest cover. Oh, plus this unit, where is it? Over here somewhere. Oh, in the town. There we go, in a square. Yeah, it is. I can probably beat this militia here into charge. Should be able to break them. Here we go. Charge, very effective. Lots of casualties. Hardly any to mine as they charged in, though their point-blank volley was rather effective. And that's the final of them. We should claim victory any moment now. And we'll end battle. Another heroic victory, another region conquered. So, again, lost just under 500, 447, and destroyed an army, nearly 3,000. And peacefully occupy. No need to liberate, but we're now in charge of this region, and you can see Spain has actually pushed up here with some troops, or they've been forced back, and there's this small force, France. We can now cut across to Toulouse, take out Toulouse, and we're happy. I'll keep that army up there. But France is rapidly shrinking. The key region, obviously, Paris controls the central area here. Cripple that, I'm good. But from here, my plan with this army is to take Toulouse, Bordeaux, or rather not Bordeaux, sorry, I was taking Bordeaux, is to take Toulouse and then Marseille, and then obviously consolidate here and perhaps push this army up towards Paris. Basically, in the end, I hope to have kind of like 3-4 stacks aiming towards Paris and crippling them. Again, the main thing right now is cutting them off. East from west, and this army here, once I can deal with these forces, I'm hoping the Prussian rebels will, or maybe it might have to from Berlin. I've got this army coming down to take out Dresden and Saxony, but if I can deal with this army and these guys here, then I can take Kessel. Here we've got a force from Milan, but I'm bringing this army up to deal with them, and then I have yet another force here, which I can probably bring out now. Yes, I can. So I can actually bring these guys out to face this army here, along with this one next turn. Also bring both of them to attack. I'm being attacked at Venice, which I assume France will endeavour to attack me next turn during the end phase. We'll be able to hold them back there. I'm pretty confident of that. All these territories are happy down here. Happy days. The end of France, especially in the east, now they've got captured Bordeaux, is rapidly becoming clear. Their armies are getting smaller, there's less full stacks wandering around. I have to take out Brussels at some point, and I've got to bring this army out of Amsterdam as well in order to do that. But I'm kind of wary of these units reinforcing them, but I reckon I need to do this soon. But I'm just going to wait until I see this army come up. I can wait a few turns to take out Brussels and face a few waves. French, meanwhile, their main forces are down here, trying to work out where to attack next, basically. So we will end the turn there. Small movements by some of the French troops there. Looks like some of them are heading over towards Brittany. Well, their port, Napoleon is heading east. I may need to bring that army that I've deployed in Rouen across, because they're forming up another army there. You may need to bring that across to defend Rouen. And French finishing off, or rather chasing down the Spanish there, attacking my port, which leaves Milan wide open for an attack. Oh, and they haven't chose to attack Venice this turn. Very interesting. Quite surprised by that, actually. I thought they would capitalise on that, but we have Russia moving forward with more troops to the front, slowly from Moscow. Spain bringing more troops up as well. We're putting an end to France's tyranny. Bringing troops together, forming up. Okay. They're coming towards me now with this army. It's fine, they can come attack me. War declared between Russia and the Ottomans. Well, that was always going to happen at some point, wasn't it? Okay, well, we can sort everything out here. Raids. Recruitment. Yeah, Brandenburg. Building sabotaged. Oh, they must have they've got an agent down here or something. Okay, so here they've left Milan wide open with this force. I'm going to go in and take it. I'm going to demand their surrender. And I am not going to liberate it, though. I'm going to peacefully occupy, even though it might take a few turns to put down. I'm taking it. Region captured. This army is holding here, in which I'm going to bring my army to attack them, but not just yet. Oh, we're being intercepted. Okay. Well, we will fight this, of course, but that is going to have to wait for part 34 and next time. But as always, I hope you've enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. There'll be more Elves of Lorien following up this part come Friday. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed. See you guys again soon.